Day 3 of the Coastguard Best Warrior Competition is where the officers are put through the most rigorous of all challenges. As with the past 2 days, there are 2 hurdles that the 48 participants will have to undertake. The first started as early as 6:30 this morning. The 6 teams, Sector South, Sector North, Central, SEALs, Headquarters, and Engineers, dressed in full gear, including 40-pound body armor, firearm, and helmet, would trot some 9 miles from the Boyle Broom Bridge to the circuit and end at the Belize Defense Force shooting range, located a mile off the main thoroughfare just after the central prison. They immediately load up and get ready to showcase their marksmanship skills.
We saw some really good march times. We had a team that did it just over 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 minutes. For 9 miles with a 40-pound burden, that's quite remarkable. And then they got to this range, the Hattieville range, and now we're shooting the falling plate competition. As you saw, there are 14 plates up there on the mantle. Those plates are 225 yards away. They're 10 by 10 size, a little bit smaller than the average human torso. And to accurately engage those, after you've done 2 hours, 2 hours 15, 2 hours and a half on the road, it's not very easy. So one might want to question, what about the marksmanship? But what I've seen so far is that it's better than average so far.
From 225 yards away, the men must hit 14 metal targets. The maximum plates were taken down by the SEALs. Among its members is Class 3 Petty Officer Carl Borland, who recently returned in October from an 8-month marksmanship training in Mexico. He came out on top in that course for his precision in shooting at long-range targets.
During training, you're just putting your all and apply all the basic fundamentals of shooting, and when you come out here, you just you do your best and try to make your best shots. My teammates, they depend on me a lot because I am right now I'm one of the best rifle shooters they have, and they look forward for me to take down all the plates, and I do my best to do that.
Okay, how many did you take down?
Well, out of the 11 that we took down today, I'd say like 5.
But all is not over for the participants, because within hours, the final leg of the competition, the Crucible, is yet to be overcome. Like the name implies, Coast Guard Commander John Borland says that it is a beast of a competition.
As I said in the first day, it keeps getting harder and harder. And that's the CrossFit competition, and it's going to take these men to the breaking point. Again, it's a 200-meter tire flip. And these tires are all over 200 pounds. And then they have a 400-meter chain carry. And the chain is over 300 pounds. 8 men have to carry that burden. And then they put down a chain and they grab 2 10-feet logs. And each of these logs are again over 200 pounds, 4 men on each log. They got to go 400 meters with that. And then they finish up having to do, the dreaded Coast Guard obstacle course all over again.
Commander Boland says that the Best Warriors competition is a testament of the strength of the Coast Guard.
The Coast Guard realizes that, listen, we are small in number, but we've got to be on par and even supersede or excel the standards set by anyone else. If you're small, you've got to have a serious sting. You've got to have a potent punch, and that is, what we try to do. And it's our bread and butter, day in, day out. This is what we get paid for,
Duane, Moody for News 5.